Good morning, everyone. I am Jill, your inner healing coach, and today is day 17 of domestic violence awareness. And what I explain in it is the stat of how women go back 7 times, why the average of that is, and the cognitive dissonance, the lack of inner faith, the lack of inner belief, the lack of work, the lack of I'm enough, the lack of self-confidence, self-esteem, financial ability to break loose. There's so many reasons why women go back, and I want to ask you to do something for me. Don't judge. No woman lies about being abused in her home after she finally comes out and tells people what's really going on. You've heard me say that before, but I'm going to say it again. Whether it's emotional, physical, spiritual, financial, sexual, it doesn't matter. Women, when they finally feel safe to tell people what they don't want, is to be judged. And yesterday I did some breathing work with you. It's up on my YouTube channel for you to be able to go and do some healing work. I did breath work. I did some affirmations. We used a vibration plate. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different first. I'm going to show you for women over 40. This is for you. And I don't know how to put text on the screen so that people know what I'm talking about live. So just know that this is for women over 40 and for you to rebalance hormones, rebalance your mind, renew your mind, strengthen your body, and really begin the inner healing journey after 40 and how important it is. I do not believe, it's what I say on one of the graphics that I use on my blog posts a lot of times, is sacred is healing. Sacred is healing. Healing is sacred. Inner healing isn't optional anymore. So we want to do safe and sacred things every single day for our body and our mind so that we can heal, so that we can experience the goodness of God, that it's not just this esoteric thing that we hear people say, that we don't have to feel bad if we, struggle in our faith. We can say, yes, I'm struggling, but Lord, I choose to walk in the belief that you have given me. I'm going to just speak that over every single person today. You're going to walk in the belief that God has. You're going to walk on the faith of others, even if your faith isn't there yet. You're going to be strengthened today by the fact that other people have given word of their testimony. By the word of our testimony is what God says. So we want to speak what we have been encouraged by. We want to speak the changes that have happened in our life. And I'm going to do something a little bit different before I get onto the vibration plate. I'm going to show you an exercise that I do every single day. I learned it from 2 different Michaels on Instagram, and I am thrilled that I incorporated them and have been incorporating them for the last few months. I want to say maybe 3 months. I've been doing them almost every single day, and it's incredible, and ancient wisdom is in these exercises, and it's how we can keep our bodies stronger. I'm going to be 58. I've told you guys that before. And the reason that I keep talking about it is because I want you to know that you're never too old. You're never too far gone. You're never too old. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Now, today is the opportune day for your salvation, for your redemption, for your healing. You just have to grab hold of it and say, I want that for myself. I want that for myself. So I'm probably going to look silly. I don't care. I don't do this in front of anybody. I've never done this in front of anybody. I used to do rebounding videos a few years back, and I would show people my rebounding exercise routine. I still rebound every single day for 10 minutes because one of the most amazing things is, do you know that the back of your knees and your calves are your second heart? This is where all the blood pumps from. This is why they say, don't sit all day. It's not good for your heart. Sedentary lifestyle is not good for your heart. So you want to get up. You want to be able to do calf raises. And why are calf raises good? Because you're pumping the blood back to your heart. Your feet are so incredibly powerful for your healing, for your strength. Over 50, over 60, over 70, over 80, wherever you are, your feet matter. You need to utilize them. Get up and walk. Get up and do calf raises every single day. Calf raises are incredible. So I'm going to show you a simple routine that I do every single day. And it takes about 7 to 10 minutes. Depends on how many of the moves that I want to do. One of the easiest ones to do, it's called bunny hops. And you just hop up and down for a minute. So you're just going to literally hop up and down. Yep, I'm not talking because I'm focused on my breathing. Now, after you do 50 of them, so it's 50 every single day, then the reason that that's so powerful is that is driving out all the stress in your body, and it's waking up your body, and it's draining your lymphatic system. And what is it doing? It's releasing the cortisol that you wake up with, because cortisol helps you get up in the morning, but it's releasing any that you have extra. And it's just waking up the whole entire system. It's pumping the blood through the entire body. Love that one. The next one that I do every single day is you just raise your arms and you go back as far as you can 50 times. This releases all the tension for us women in our shoulders. It's getting so popular. I see this exercise with so many people's videos all over social media. But the reason it's so popular is because it works. If you want to lose fluff and you want to get stronger and you want to release tension in your body and you want to get healthier, do this for 21 days and come back and tell me how you feel. So if you're just coming on my video, you're probably like, what is Jill doing today? I'm showing you one of the exercise things that I do every single day. You don't need to go to the gym. And if you're like me, over 50, you want to stay active and you want to release the tension in your body and you want to get stronger and you want to move the lymphatic fluid. And when you use your own body weight, you get stronger. It's the most amazing thing. Now, this next one is called the trunk twist. So I'm not going to be looking at you. You look at the ground and you just twist at the waist and move your arms up and back as far as you can. Now, each movement works different organs. This one, you're working your core, you're releasing the kidneys, you're releasing the liver, you're making the gallbladder healthier, you're making your digestive tract healthier. And every single one, you do 50 times. Okay, and then the next one, this is really easy. That's why I love them. I don't know if you guys have ever done Qigong or Tai Chi. Tai Chi, I think it's called. Anyway, I'm not sure I'm saying it right. But those movements, because they're slow, there's a flow. Our bodies are energy, and we're moving energy through it. So this next one is called, I think it's called like dead arms or something like that. I'm not really sure. But you just swing your arms, and you let them flow wherever they go. Tapping your body, especially where the arms hit, is waking up your kidneys. It's just pushing energy back to your heart, and it's loosening all of like your arms, your back, and tapping is really incredible for your body, which we're going to do at the end. So this is just another form of exercise that's so incredibly easy to get stronger and healthier, and you can do it every day, no matter where you are. It's free. It's your body. Using your body to get healthy. So if you can't get a vibration plate like I'm going to use next, this is a great way to get healthier and stronger. Each movement is just 50 times. And if you want to really go for it, you can do these twice a day. And you will see a change. Come back and tell me if I'm wrong after 21 to 30 days. Come back and tell me if it doesn't change your health by doing these every single day. Okay, now the next one that I'm going to do is called the golf swing. I'm going to try, let's see. I'm going to try and do it without hitting my curtains right here. So the golf swing is just like you heard me say. And so you're lifting up your feet in the back as you swing as far as you can, all the way up. Like I said, I've got really long arms. I didn't want to hit the curtains. So you're just going to do this 50 times. So if you deal with anxiety or depression, these are great exercises to help the body feel better, the brain feel better. We're getting more oxygen to the brain. And every time I lift my feet up, all you're seeing is my heels go up. I already told you that that's doing what? Pumping like the heart. Your calf muscle is your second heart. And nope, I never thought I would do this on social media or on anywhere for it to be seen, my YouTube channel. But I want to help at least one person find healing like I have and show you all the things that I do. Next week, I'm going to show you some of the supplements that I use. I have them in my showcase. I have them everywhere for you to be able to find on my website, resources. It's easy for you to find. Now, the next exercise is really simple too. It's marching in place. And you're just going to smack your knees. Now, if you want to really do a great exercise, see how I'm taking my shoulders back. When you take your shoulders back, you're opening up your chest, which women, we tend to do this. We don't allow ourselves to stand straight and keep our posture. So this is good for your posture, and it helps the lungs take in more oxygen. So you're just going to lift your knees as high as you can. Take your shoulders back. Now, if you're just starting and you're watching me, get up and do them with me. Come back to this video every day to be encouraged to work it every day. This is an incredible way to heal naturally. And obviously, I am not a doctor. If you have medical conditions, check with your medical professional. I don't diagnose, I don't treat, I just share with people the beauty of knowledge that I have gained, that I have helped people utilize to heal naturally. Because women over 40 and 50, 60, 70, we need it. Let me get a drink of water. One of the most important things you can do is stay hydrated. Every organ needs it. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Don't be afraid of good salt. You want good salt. So, let's see. Another one that I do that I really like, I'm just learning a couple new moves. But one of the moves that I don't do every day, but I do sometimes, is you go all the way down and up. And you see let me go back a little bit more. You can see my feet. And you just go all the way up. So it's kind of like a squat up. Another one that you can try, and this one definitely, ladies, it is good for the hips, good for the glutes, is a squat plie, right? You're going to put your knees over your toes. You want to make sure that you do this one correctly so you don't hurt your knees. And you're bringing your back very straight because you're going into a sit position. And then you're going to just stand here. Now, one of the beautiful things is to get really strong in that position and to help remove energy from the body. I was a classically trained dancer as a girl. So one of the things that's really beautiful that takes me back to my dancing is going into a plie and reaching all the way up and coming back down and going back up. So we're going to strengthen our knees, and we're going to strengthen our pelvic floor. We're going to strengthen our buttocks, which is really incredible. So all of the moves that I showed you takes me about 7 to 10 minutes because I do about 7 and I do 1 a minute. Now, ladies, let's talk about something. As a woman, we need to realize that we are the most understudied in the medical community, and we are 51% of the population, but we are the most misunderstood medically. We are the most ignored. Our symptoms are not like men. Our bodies, praise God, are not like men. Our bodies are Very, very different and delicate. Now, for the last couple of years, I've watched women get challenged to go do cold plunges. Maybe in your 20s, it won't bother you so much. Maybe in your 30s, it won't affect you so much. But once you hit 40, no longer do you want to be in a cold plunge. You want to get into hot saunas. I'm going to show you mine in the next couple weeks. I'm going to start getting into it and then doing videos like I used to, sitting in my sauna. Heat is healthier for women, especially over 40. Now, the benefits of a sauna are amazing. And when it has red light therapy inside of it, like mine does, it's a portable one, so I can carry it. I can put it in the back of my car if I want it, and I'm driving somewhere, and I can take it into my hotel room if I wanted. I used to use it every day without fail. Over the last 5 months, I've gotten away from it, and I feel the difference. It is incredible for your heart health. It is incredible for detoxing every cell in the body. It is incredible for your lungs. If you ever start to feel sick, you want to get yourself onto a rebounder, a vibration plate, and a sauna. Why? Increase oxygen in the body. When oxygen is in the cells, cells can't be sick. Oxygenated cells don't get sick. Dis-ease in the body goes away when our lymphatic system is draining. Our thyroid gets healthy when we make our liver healthy. If you have thyroid issues, I guarantee you have liver issues. So whatever you did in your 20s affected you in your 40s. Whatever you did in your 30s affected you in your 50s. Whatever you did in your 40s is going to affect you in your 60s. So if you're dealing with fatty liver disease and you're dealing with hormone imbalances, get your liver and gut healthy. I have like ebooks and stuff like that on my website if you want to learn some more. And some of the products that I've used throughout my time getting healthier. But I want to just explain something to you. You were created by a God who's our great physician who wants you to live the abundant, healthy life. But it's up to us to make sure that we're not just filling our bodies with all this processed food, processed sugar. He wants us to experience his goodness. He wants us to experience health. But it's up to us. Because the world is bombarding us with toxins. That's why we need to use and utilize vibration plates, rebounders. I have my rebounder outside. Maybe I'll set up my tripod one day and do a rebounding thing. And even though those exercises I did looked easy, go ahead, you do it. And tell me how you feel afterwards. I had a brand new client get on the vibration plate. And she did it for 10 minutes, which a lot of people make the mistake doing their first time, and they are sore the next day. Feet together when you first get on this. Feet together. 3 minutes. That's it. 3 minutes, feet together, because you are doing something internally. I told you this works. I'm going to keep telling you again that it works. This vibration plate works. And because it works so well, your body needs to get used to it. Give your body a chance. Especially if you've been living a sedentary life, right? So then you're going to work your way up to the jogging position, feet separated a little bit. Then after you've done that for a few days and you feel okay, you're good with your hydration, what are you going to do? Then you're going to move your feet out to the outside side and you're going to work up to 10 minutes at level 1. It took me 4 months to go from level 1 to level 5. Now I'm staying at level 1 so that I can talk to you guys. I will do my level 5 later today by myself for 10 minutes. I can't stress enough to all of you that are watching. Take your health back, friends. Make 2025. You've got 2.5 months left. Make 2025 the year that you did it. Not that you said you're going to make some New Year's resolution, but that you did it. Ladies, take back your health. Our bodies change so drastically after 40. And every 7 years, do you guys know that your body changes more? And as your body changes more, ladies, you become like an unknown thing inside your own body. Anybody else feel like that? Like, whose body is this? Why did I gain all this weight? What's going on with me? Why all of a sudden after 40? Did my periods go crazy? Did my body go crazy? Did my brain go crazy? How many feel like that? How many women over 40 experience that? How many women after 50 were like, what happened to my memory? I walked into the room, can't remember something. Or Why do I all of a sudden have heat flashes? Why can't I sleep? Why do I have heart palpitations? Why do I feel anxious all the time? All of a sudden, all those things are changing because the hormones, it's a video I just put up on my channel, it's the hormones are all imbalanced because physically, mentally, we are changing. We're going through a new shift. Estrogen, progesterone, testosterone are all changing every decade of our lives. And we don't have to suffer. Now, there are lots of people that are going to tell you you must do hormone replacement therapy. I, for one, I don't do it. I never will do it. I believe that God created us to go through each season naturally. I'm not one who's a person who runs to the doctor. I will run to do the research to figure out what do I need to do that's going to keep my body balanced. And the best thing that you can do as you age, get your body moving. Drain your lymphatic system. Keep oxygen in your cells. Go for a walk. Keep your body moving. If you don't move, you lose it. Don't use it, you lose it. And that's the same thing with our sexual health. Women over 40 and 50, 60, 70, we have to utilize all of our bodies. And then we have people that are telling us the wrong information. We're listening to men tell us how to do our bodies. I'm sorry, I don't want to hear a man tell me how to do my body. There's very few men doctors that I listen to. And then there's very few women doctors that I found that are actually speaking truth. Because they're still so confused. Because they even admit we didn't learn about women's health in medical school. So they are now at their own ages because they're coming of menopausal age. And I'm postmenopausal age. They're coming to age and figuring out what was the problem. I followed this one doctor who passed away at 104 this year in 2025, Dr. Gladys. I listened to her. She's a woman I listen to. She lived to 104 years old, and she was all about how to live the abundant life, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Great book. I'll have to bring it. I'll have to find it and show all of you because it's an incredible book. I follow another doctor that I really like. She says things that make sense. Her name is Dr. Mindy Peltz. I'm hoping to go onto her podcast and to interview her and us to talk about trauma and menopause and perimenopause and postmenopause because she just turned 56, so she understands. So all of a sudden, what happens with all of us, because nobody's talking about it, and the older women have since passed away, we're left with the charge. We need to teach younger women how to do the healing work in their 20s, in their 30s, in their 40s, so when they're 50, 60, 70, 80, they live a beautiful life. They go through seasons as healthy as possible. Get rid of all the processed food. You're going to feel better. That's an easy one. Get rid of the processed food. Get rid of processed sugar, fruits and vegetables. Lots of healthy protein. Hydrate your body. Make sure you have minerals in your body. Diatomaceous earth. If you want to put a binder in your body that also helps get rid of parasites and helps your body get the minerals that you need, diatomaceous earth. Food grade. Remember, I'm not diagnosing or treating. I'm just sharing information that I've had to learn because I had to save my own life because the medical community failed me every single time. So we are in this season, ladies, that we need to listen to our bodies and change the way that we think, change the way that we speak, so that we can experience the great physician's healing on our life. Lasting healing, lasting safety, lasting peace, lasting calm comes from here. This is where it all starts, and this is what makes it last. All the somatic work, all of that is wonderful. All the things that I show you are wonderful, but it's the renewing of your mind. That's why I created my 5-week self-paced course so that you could go slowly, treat your body and treat your mind wholly, and experience the healing work of God. Without God, without Jesus, there is no true answer. He is the answer to everything. And he says to renew your mind. So that's got to be your first focus. Because if you don't do the renewing of your mind work and you stop allowing your story and the past to rule you, I promise you the enemy will use your mind and your words to keep you dis-ease, chronically stressed, chronically ill. And no, I'm not victim blaming. Hello, I'm a victim. But I'm showing you the other side because God says, by the word of your testimony, older women, reach your hand back, bring a brethren out, teach the younger women. I'm living out what God says, be a doer of the word. Yes, we are responsible for this holy vessel. Yes, we are responsible for how we feel. Yes, we're bombarded by toxins every single day. Yes, it's hard in this world that we're living in financially. And yes, we can still eat healthy. Costco's, Sam's Clubs, Aldi's, Walmart, you can still get meat. Just buy the highest quality you can wherever you go. Try and get grass-fed meat, not grain-finished. Try and get chicken that doesn't have antibiotics in it. So my first love before I became a trauma coach was helping women do the healing work, physical wellness and spiritual wellness. I did that for 15 years. I've worked with thousands of women over the last 15, 20 years. And I love watching women come back to life. So if that's you today and you want to come back to life and you want to feel better and you're tired of all the misinformation out there, stick around. Go watch my videos on my channel. I have prayers. I have meditations. I have rebounding videos from years ago. Don't laugh at me. And I have the tools for you to utilize that are absolutely free. Use the information I've shared. I've interviewed many doctors over the years. I'm going to start interviewing them again because we have to have this conversation because only 1% studies are done on women of our age group. We need to help each other out. We need to share this truth. And this is a beautiful way to keep your body healthy and strong. Build muscle, build collagen, help your heart be healthy, move the lymphatic fluid out, keep your immune system strong, detox every cell in the body. This is an easy way to do it. And I just give you the charge to share it. Share what I'm telling you. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Make sure you're subscribed to my newsletter on my website so that you can get weekly peace notes every Sunday night. And I just thank you for being here and wanting to learn. Every woman that comes here that wants to learn, I say, great job. High five. Well done. Good and faithful servant. So I thank you for being here today. God bless you and keep you. Have a beautiful weekend, and I will be back next Monday. If you have questions, reach out and let me know what your questions are, and I will get back to you, and I will answer your questions on a future video. Thank you, guys. Have a blessed day and a blessed weekend.